I have a friend here, my cousin Ari. Say something, some advice how to learn English, to really learn practice English.
I
How
guess
could they do to practice English?
to practice English, one thing that's harder in English, I think, than in Portuguese is the slang. And there's like we say in English, oh, this costs $5, and people will go, oh, what does that mean? This is $5. Well, it means $5. This costs $5. You know, and in Portuguese you don't have that slang, and in English there's a lot of slang. There's so much slang, and that's very difficult to learn because it's always changing. But to learn it, the best way to learn it is through TV, right? Because a lot of TV
Watching
uses
movies.
well,
series.
watching. I would say watching more.
With lyrics?
You know, no. Like your how do you say? You know, like anything like American Idol or any live show, because they use a lot of slang. And your movies, they don't use as much slang, and it's not everyday language. Everyday language is different in the United States than, you know.
What about BBC Channel, New York Times?
New York Times, no,
Podcast.
because New York Times is not going to use slang. New York Times will not use slang. I mean, very rarely will New York Times use slang. What uses slang is the how do you say, the TV shows that are live. You know, not game shows, but
Like
reality
show.
Reality TV. You'll get a lot of the slang, where if something is scripted, if something is written, they're not going to write it with slang. Very rarely will they write it with slang. But if it's reality TV, these people are talking like they would talk on the street, you know, and it's a little bit different. You have to know that $5 means $5. You have to know that, you know. There's just so much it's difficult to even come up with examples. But
They react more natural.
oh yeah, and that's the difficult part of English, is there's so much slang. Whereas in Portuguese, there's not that much slang. You know, I mean, if somebody's going to say something, everyone's going to understand it. Or in the United States, if somebody says something, and someone that speaks another language may not understand it because it means something totally different. The best part is to watch reality TV, I think, because that's listen to reality TV, and it's going to be difficult because you're going to be like, what are they saying? You know, this doesn't make any sense, and that's the hard part, because a lot of it doesn't make sense.
But if you do this all the time, all day, you can get better.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem.
It was so important.
Ciao.
For us. Bye bye.